There was zero point 0.9 seconds left. The play wasn't for me, but I wanted it. The inbounder's eyes weren't on me, so I clapped to get his attention. When I hit the shot, I turned around and saw the excitement on my teammates' faces. It was a moment that I'll never forget. It took a lot of hard work and practice to get to that moment and make the play, but this is still the beginning of my journey to becoming a superstar in the NBA.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Dancing. Just giving you a little introduction to Live 15 demo. As you can see here, Bulls versus Lakers was one of my first NBA Live experiences, and next was Lakers Celtics. I don't know which one came first. I can't remember at this point, but those were some of the earliest memories, as well as NBA Live 95. That was I don't remember anything about these games, but those are games that I played in the 90s from this series. And I pretty much stayed consistent with NBA Live until a certain Sony product came out called NBA Shootout, which is it pretty much pulled me away from the series. But now we're back. So like I said, it's your boy Dancing, and we're trying this NBA Live 15 demo. I didn't want to purchase this game mainly because I have NBA 2K15, and it just at this point it didn't make much sense to have both games other than YouTube views, I guess. I am a huge basketball fan, but I've already dedicated a lot more time into 2K, so I said let me just let me give this game a trial run, and that's how we're here. So far we see this introduction. It's Kevin Durant. He looked pretty good, but I ain't get to see nobody else. I didn't hit the button or nothing. That's it. They just like, Kevin Durant, you good. That's all you need to know. So that's where he left us off. And we can go and look at like a Jackson, all up in his mug. He looked pretty good. The play models do look pretty good in this game. EA stepped the game up after that little hiccup they had in the first part of last season when they gave those the graphical enhancement package that you saw there. I was messing around with the camera angle. I never play broadcast view. I've not played broadcast view in a basketball game in probably over 10 plus years probably. And pretty much ever since 2K came out, I used this baseline camera angle. Now, the first problem I have, I wear glasses, and my problem is seeing things far away. So as you can see from that camera angle right there, that I'm screwed because I'm like so far away from the basket that I'm not gonna be able to do anything in the post. It's just too far away from me. I need the camera to kind of follow the player. I don't know if that option's available. This is just a demo. I don't have a whole bunch of video game plans playing this game right now to swap ideas and strategies or whatever settings with the game. So I'm just trying to figure it out on my own. But this camera angle does nothing for me. But before I even get into that negative aspect for myself, it's not for anybody else. The control of the game is actually pretty responsive. Overall I like 2K's better, but you don't slip and slide as much in this game. As you see there, like LeBron, he actually planted his foot, and 2K, you kind of sometimes it's like a dusty gym floor. Your players always sliding across the floor. But in this game, a footstep is a footstep. For the most part, that right there was a little wonky. But I do like that aspect. I did not like that weird. That was strange. That was like NBA Live 95 right there. But yeah, the controls are pretty tight. They're not. They don't feel like 2K. That's something I guess I could address right now. If you were expecting a 2K experience, you were beyond dead wrong. You were ridiculously wrong, because they're not really similar at all to me. They just totally different. It's night and day. Like the feel of the jump shot is not even close. It's like where in 2K you kind of got like a full motion going with the jump shot. You can get it's easy to get a feel in 2K. Just look and see where you're supposed to let go of the ball. Well, in this game, it kind of, if you wanna put a 2K feel to it, I kind of felt like every jump shot in this game was Steph Curry's in 2K. He has that quick release jump shot. Because I was doing like in this game, I would go to the apex of the jump and release the ball, and I was always getting a late. Like every time. You'll see, if you're paying attention to what I'm doing in this blowout of a game here, you'll see like every jump shot is late for me. I think I might have one that was slightly early or something like that. This game, like every release is like Steph Curry. It's a quick release, at least with OKC. It seemed like every time I would try to do the apex of the jump, kind of like the follow through, I was getting a late. So the feel, there is a learning curve with this game, so expect to have to put a lot of time into it. Some people will pick up a lot quicker than others, because it is well programmed, well organized as far as the controls go for the most part. So, but expect to have to put some time into it. And I don't know myself. I'm not really sure I want to do that. Not quite. Not sold. Wasn't sold with this. It's definitely a very live feel. Even though it's a whole new experience, it still feels like a live experience. And to some, that may be good. Some that may be bad. To some, they might not know what that is. So they're gonna have to pick it up and jump right in. But to me, I'm just gonna just set it out there. I'm not a hater, but I've never been happy with Live's direction as far as controls go. As soon as Shootout and then 2K came out, Live really was not my cup of tea at that point. Because it was always the arcadey game, back in the 90s. You could just run up and down the floor and dunk the ball, run up and down, layup. It was a very arcade experience. And then when, the company started coming out with more mechanical motions and follow-throughs and more basketball movements, I moved into that direction and away from Live. The last Live before the last two demos that I had was I own 09, and that was a pretty decent game. I didn't have too much of a problem with it. I enjoyed it, but I always liked the feel of 2K better. But Live, if you're a fan of the Live series, if you've never played a basketball game or anything, it's fine. You'll be okay with it. One thing I did notice, at least in this short time with the demo, was post moves. I couldn't get a feel for them right away. Like I at one point I tried to turn my back to the basket and just couldn't figure it out, and it just that kind of frustrated me. And that's I think in 09 I knew how to do that at that point, but it wasn't as tight as 2K. What you're seeing here is me still trying to figure out a camera angle that I can actually play this game on, because so far every camera angle just does nothing for me. I was just having a lot of problems finding a comfortable camera angle to, one, run an offense, and two, more importantly, play defense. Like right here, I can't play defense that far away from the basket. It's just, it's just. I mean, I guess I did a decent job there. I don't know if that was just him missing or me interrupting the shot, because I mean, you've seen a lot of plays so far which is just the same in 2K, where you think you played good defense and the guy does some animation, where he stays in the air for 13 seconds with a little scoop to loop. But that was just a bad shot. I was just getting frustrated at that point, like trying to see what will actually go in the basket. And there is another example of, a camera angle that does not condone the play in defense. I was just too far away. I mean, even 2Ks for me sometimes is too far away to judge my position under the paint, under the basket to play defense. But this is just way too far. At least to me, it seems way too far. Like, look how far back I am. This is, it's very hard for me to just, I guess maybe you need like a jumbo-sized TV maybe to help, but like, I have a 30-some-odd-inch TV and it's still too far away from me. But you see there, that's good movement. We like that. We like that movement right there. But I like the icon pass. Icon passing is nice, and I like the how easy alley-oops are as far as this game. He just hits circle and he does like a little lob. But so the control's good. So here we go. We got waiters. I'm attempting to play defense. He's kicking it out to Kyrie again with a nice little step move, and then a little cheap layup. I mean, Kyrie does get buckets like that, but I had two defenders on him, and I had they looked like they was just chilling. And there you go. Westbrook gets blocked. Varejao push it up the floor. I was actually able to do something there. I don't mind getting fouls. I just don't want them getting them easy baskets. There's just no way. See right there, that looks pretty good. Crowd trying to distract Varejao from getting that free throw shot in, so that was nice. This is a good looking game. I'll give it that much. It was a good looking game. And that's just I'm just looking at the score again. It's pathetic. And that was pathetic too. And even that play right there, I mean, that happened so fast, even watching it, rewatching it, I couldn't even keep up with it. Just too far back. And once again, a point blank jump shot missed, which happens in 2K, but I mean, the live series for me, the shot, adjusting to the shot is, like I said earlier, it's just very difficult for me. Even 09, I remember 09, I don't even know why I'm admitting this. I remember playing an online game, which I'm not a big online game player. I just don't want to hear nobody else or anything like that most of the time. But I do play 2K. I played them a lot more than any other game. But in live, I remember I played a game online, and the person I was playing was the Rockets. I don't remember who I was, but he had T-Mac, and I think I lost that game. It was the level of blowout in that game was like so bad that a person would never pick up the sticks again on that game. It was like 70 or 90 to like 12. It was just like it was a really lag-ridden game, but that's how difficult a time I've always had with the current live shot mechanics. And it looks like I have the same issues with this one. So there might be like some similar programming in that department. They didn't change too much with the shot motion, and for that alone, I'm not messing with this game. I'm not buying it. I'll watch other people play it. You know, I like the Ultimate Team stuff. Maybe if they have I think they said they had some type of scenario type deals. That's fine. So for this game, I'm not messing with it. But it's not a bad game. It's just if you're a 2K player, there's a learning curve. So don't, just because I don't like the game, I mean, who am I right now? You know, not many people are gonna take my word for anything anyway. But for myself, I'm a 2K player. I've been playing 2K for 14 years now, and that is my preferred cup of tea. Live is, I've dabbled with it over the past 14 years. I mean, I've dabbled for 24 years, but in the past 14, I've dabbled with it, and it's just not for me. I mean, I don't know how to explain it any better than that. It's just the mechanics aren't for me. They're good. The dribble mechanics are great in this game. The shot mechanics, to me, if you want to put them against, 2K, I think 2K has better shot mechanics for myself. But that's some people might think it is, some people might think it's not. But that's what I think. So that's my opinion right on the demo. I'm not buying the game. It's not for me. You see, I'm not very good at it, but it's early. I mean, I've been on forums. People say, give it time. But my time is precious, and I'd rather spend it playing 2K, which I've already invested a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of pain. That marriage has not been smooth at all, but it's the marriage that I'm used to, and I'm gonna stick around over there. But and that's it. It's not a bad game though. It's not a bad game. I'm just not very good at it, and I'm not putting the time into it to get good at it. So that's it. You see, in third quarter, I was done. It was too painful for me to stick around and just keep getting my ass whooped. So that's it. Live 15 demo. It's your boy Dancer. I'm here. I'm here for you guys. I'm gonna let y'all know the truth. My honest opinion. I say, I'm gonna end it like this. If you don't own 2K, you've never played, you never played either one. Maybe this is your first dabble into basketball gaming. Get this game and try it out, and you'll probably enjoy it. But that's it. Boy Dancer, Live 15, we gone.